Zika.
Ach, hast du das von irgendeinem so Jason in der Gymlobby gekriegt? Ja, ich auch, Digga. Krank, oder?
Aha, there you are. Good to see you.
Mittlerweile ich impf mich wöchentlich, Digga.
Are you ready? We'll start by heading to the camp on Watatsumi Island, and then we'll go
Sekündlich.
meet Her Excellency
Ich will
together
kein
from there.
Pac-Man hören.
If you start to feel seasick at any point during the trip, let me know
Kommst du in die
straight
Party?
away.
Jetzt gerade impf ich
That
mich.
said, you've spent
Warum
time
bist
with
du
me
eigentlich noch nicht
constantly
im
in the
Bett,
past,
Tristan?
so I think you'll
Ja,
probably
warum
be
bist du noch
fine.
nicht im Bett?
Ready? And away we go.
Silas, warum bist du noch nicht im Bett, Digga? Deine Mutter hat dich noch nicht angemeckert? Steht dein Bildschirm nicht nur noch auf diesem kleinen komischen Stuhl da? Das war so witzig, Digga. Es war so scuffed, Digga. Es war so... Udo, ich gehe in sein Zimmer verstellt, dass sein PC aus so einem kleinen hässlichen Plastikstuhl, weißt du, ich meine? Sein Fernseher. Und da lief Demon Slayer.
Geil.
Ja. Und es hat so nach Pisse gerochen wegen Liam, den Wichser. Ich hasse Liam, der Hurensohn. Ich hasse ihn. Deine Oma hat mich fast getötet, Digga. Das war so ein komischer Tag. In der Treppenhaus lag eine Heroinspritze.
Scheiße, Mann, Digga.
Dieser Zettel im Fahrstuhl, Digga.
Wie hat ihr euch denn fast umgebracht?
Willst du wissen, wie seine Oma uns was umgebracht hat?
Ja.
Die meinte so, ja, dies, das, ich kann nicht bis zu dem und dem Bahnhof da fahren. Von da aus müsst ihr dann selber weitersuchen. So, weißt du, wir so, okay. Wir steigen hinten ein und man sagt sie uns so, ja, wir können dich beide hinten nicht anschnallen, ne? Da waren wir so, wir saßen beide hinten nicht angeschnallt. Aber macht seine Mutter dann, seine Oma dann Deutschrap an, haben wir Deutschrap gehört. Die hat sich geweibt. Und dann sie dachte, ich wäre vom Kriegbus weg oder so, Digga. Die ist 150 km/h über die Stadtautobahn gebrettert, hast richtige Kurven nochmal beschleunigt, das ist Scheiße.
What the fuck? Die labst doch grad Scheiße, Digga.
Nein, ich glaube echt keine Scheiße.
Doch, Digga.
Digga, glaub mir, Digga, seine Oma läuft mit Adidas-Tracks so drum, Digga.
Digga.
Here we are. The camp on Watatsumi
Deine Oma ist
Island.
Kanak und Hasskanak.
Right now, the resistance is predominantly made up of local soldiers from Watatsumi Island. Some of them are fighting with the Shogun's army
Oh
in
Mann,
Tatarasuna,
Digga.
and some of them are stationed here
Ich
on the
dachte echt, ich sterbe einmal mit dem Coach und fast auf Silas draufgeflogen. Also ich glaube, wenn ich da hingeflogen in die Tür rausgehauen, Digga.
Yep. Unfortunately, I had to join the fight in Tatarasuna before I
Ist auch so witzig, als ich mich in Polen und Sabbel getroffen hatte. Wir waren so einkaufen, wir haben so Shisha-Tabak geholt. Als wir zurückgefahren.
I'll be staying here for now. If you need me for anything, just come here. If I'm not around, just write a note and stick it on the wall. As soon as I see it, I'll come find you. Shoot! It's nearly time for the appointment with Her Excellency. I'll have to show you around Watatsumi Island some other time. For now, let's get ourselves over to Sangonomiya.
Huh. Let's go check it out.
No time to lose.
Food supplies are the absolute top priority, period. We cannot afford any losses. With the conflict between us and the Shogun's army getting more intense by the day, we must prioritize the stability of the rear guard.
Understood. I will think of a way.
Take heart. We have a fresh batch of supplies in hand, and I'm working on expanding the army. I appreciate that the lack of manpower has been hard on all of you, but things are going to get better.
We're expanding the army? Oh, that's great. Whoever this mystery supporter is, they're doing us a great service. Huh? Teppei, what are you doing back on Watatsumi Island? Might I ask who?
VIP guests of Her Excellency, that's who. I'm acting under orders to escort them both here.
Oh, really? Wait, so are you the new recruit everyone's been talking about? Strength of 20 men, splits an arrow in twain from 100 paces, skin as hard as diamond. That's you?
Seriously? What is going on with these rumors?
You've come a long way. I'm sure you must be here on pressing business, so I won't disturb you any further. Feel free to visit me if you have any time to spare. Your Excellency, I'll take my leave.
Your Excellency, I couldn't help but overhear Okubo mention something about a third-party supporter? What was that about?
Not long ago, someone wrote to me saying that they wish to support the Watatsumi Island resistance effort. To that end, they also furnished us with a great deal of supplies. Thanks to them, we can finally start recruiting troops on the scale we need to openly confront the Shogun's army on the front line. I am not without my doubts about the whole affair, but Watatsumi Island is hardly affluent, and these supplies are a much-needed lifeline for us. The sender's conditions were also reasonable. They simply ask us to dedicate ourselves fully to fighting against the Shogun's army. Whatever other motives they may have, we are at least aligned on this. So let's consider them an anonymous ally. Naturally, we shouldn't let our guard down. If you discover anything out of the ordinary, please report it to me at once.
Your Excellency, does this mean that the food at the front line is gonna get any better? I was at the field hospital the other day, and everyone was begging for some barbecued meat.
Don't worry. I've already made arrangements for that. Everyone will have their fill of meat. But to be clear, still no alcohol.
That's fantastic!
I understand how hard it's been on everyone. The Resistance Army's rations have barely changed at all since the Vision Hunt decree was first announced. I will discuss this with the Logistics Division to see what further improvements can be made. However, our supplies are still limited. I must ask you to remain patient until victory is ours.
When will the Vision Hunt decree finally end?
That's the question. And I'm afraid I don't have an answer. The mere existence of the Vision Hunt decree is baffling. The Tenryou Commission's attitude just doesn't seem to add up, and neither does the Shogun's. The Tenryou Commission's zealous support for the decree seemed to come out of nowhere, and the Shogun seems completely indifferent to the fact that it has effectively caused a civil war. I suspect the Vision Hunt decree won't end until these mysteries are solved. All I can say for certain is that as long as the Vision Hunt decree remains in force, we will never give up our fight. Traveler, to confirm, knowing the current situation facing Watatsumi Island and the Resistance, are you still willing to fight with us? Good. Then here is your assignment. I hereby appoint you as captain of the Watatsumi Island Special Operations Unit, Swordfish 2.
Whoa, what? Swordfish 2? Is this the same Swordfish Special Ops unit that I'm thinking of? It's hard enough getting into a Special Ops unit at the bottom rung, let alone jumping to captain in one fell swoop. This is incredible.
Although this appointment breaks with convention, I firmly believe that with your wisdom, courage, and strength, you can lead your team to victory.
Great! So when do we take up our post?
The members of Swordfish 2 are currently on standby in a valley to the southwest. Ronin have been causing trouble down there lately, and we need a special operations unit to eliminate them and stabilize the rear guard. I have already written your appointment letter, which you'll need to show them on arrival. Once that's out of the way, please lead them in ridding the area of Ronin. The Special Ops unit comprises Watatsumi Island's elite soldiers. They can be a little rough around the edges, but I have every confidence that you will win their trust.
What about me, Your Excellency? Any battles you need me to get involved in? I want to make a contribution to the Resistance too.
Of course. I'll arrange something and brief you shortly.
All right! One successful operation coming right up! You may have swiped the captaincy of Swordfish too, but watch this space, because this guy's on his way up!
Okay, sure. Well, be careful out there. Don't push yourself too hard. Well, Traveler, let's move out.
From now on, let's fight together.
Silas. Du bist eine Muschi.
Ja.
Ja, das bringt das mit sich, wenn man underlevelt ist, ne? Das bringt das mit sich, wenn man underlevelt ist, ne? Okay. Ja. Den benutze ich aber gerne auf Gegner, muss ich sagen. Ja.
No time to lose. Yeah. No time to lose.
Ah, you must be the new captain of Swordfish 2. Her Excellency briefed us in advance. Your reputation precedes you, and the appointment letter is all in order. But I still have my doubts.
About what?
I'll be straight with you. I want to know whether you have what it takes to lead us.
You mean, like, a duel?
Normally, a duel would be the quickest way to settle the question. But this time, we've got a better way. We're stationed here because of all the Ronin causing trouble in these parts. If you can get rid of them for us, we'll take that as a measure of your strength.
way!
Leave it all to me.
My blade! How's this? Finally, no.
Okay, seems like you can hold your own. The rumors are exaggerations, of course, but still, your abilities are admirable. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kotoku, acting captain of Swordfish 2. This is Yoshihisa, a fellow veteran of the team. I now formally cede the position of captain to you. Swordfish 2 awaits your orders.
There are 2 hard-hit areas. This was one of them, but thanks to you, this area is now secure. Their only remaining stronghold is located at the shallows on the east side of the island. That said, the ones over there are tougher, and there's more of them.
You got that right. Watatsumi Island is busy fighting the Shogun's army on the front line. We can't let these guys mess up things at the...
No time to lose.
Let's light it out of the frying pan!
As a dutiful maid would.
You're mine. Looks like I went too far. All right, now we're talking. No time to lose.
Was? Ja. Das ist auch rein. Damage essen, was meinst du? Ah, ja.
time to
Ja,
lose.
weil wirklich. Woher hast du eigentlich Bennett? Hast du den damals gezogen gehabt? Ah, okay.
There's so many of them!
That's not even all of them. They have two. Whichever camp we attack, it's the Ronin in the other two camps that'll cause us issues. But Captain, that would
Gerade
put you
nicht,
in
ne?
great danger. If we spread our troops too thin, we won't have an...
Yep, the Traveler...
All right then. We'll deal with them all in one go.
It's my lucky day.
Boba, get them! Everybody stand back! Eat this!
I must leave no stone of...
No time to lose. You can run, but you can't hide. Amateur mistake.
I'm the frying pan!
Steady as stone.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Boba, get them! You're toast! That should be the last of them. You didn't get hurt, did you? Cool. Paimon wonders how...
Captain!
Captain, the other two camps have been cleared. The entire rearguard of Watatsumi...
Great! We solved the Ronin problem and got... but what's next? Let's go back and check with Kokumi.
Finally, we got it done. These Ronin have been bugging me for ages, but Kotoku wouldn't let us at them until now.
What? No way could you have taken them down without the new captain here.
Oh, come on.
Hey, cut these guys, honestly. Forget them. Let's go.
No time to lose.
Nagelfisch. Schlimm, oder, Silas? Nö, war nicht schlimm, ne, Silas? Nö. Ja, Nebenmissionen machen. Kisten sammeln.
No time to lose.
Animolokus sammeln.
No time to lose.
How was it? Did your initiation go smooth? I'm sure you... But with your level, since you're back...
You bet!
Good. Now, thank you. I gave him an assignment. He expressed it. Now...
A special
Yes. In between Watatsumi Island and Tarasuna, there are some ruins relating to a god who fell in the Archon War. There are several small islands there, often used as a transit point when transporting supplies. Recently, however, supplies stored there have started to go missing for no obvious reason. Stranger still, the Resistance army passed by and reported they found no signs of danger. I'd like to task you with getting to the bottom of this. It's not urgent, so there is no need to leave immediately. I suggest you take a few days to familiarize yourselves with the army, and also with Watatsumi. When Teppei returns, you can catch up with him.
Is Teppei He has a tendency to dive into action without thinking things through. Oh...
Long time no see. So, how's Swordfish 2 treating you? Getting along okay? Well, you're in luck, because this seasoned veterans got it. Raising their pay will boost morale, while giving them a few bounties will act...
Wow! Where'd you learn all...
I read it in a novel from the Publishing House. It was a long time ago.
You're seriously gonna use a novel to tell people how to run an army?
Ha-ha! That's where you underestimate me. That's right, I'm learning military... You'd better believe it. Thanks to my outstanding achievements in the recent naval battle, I have officially been made the captain of my very own... It's a brand new unit, Herring 1. What do you think? Pretty awesome, right? I spoke to Her Excellency, and she says our uniforms are in production. Let's go collect them to...
Will Paimon get a uniform too?
Of course.
Yippee!
Captain, a new assignment has come in.
Thank you, soldier. I'll be there on the double. You'd better watch out, part. I wouldn't be so confident if I were you. I'm at the top of my game right now. This is my time to shine.
Paimon's so surprised that Teppei's been made a platoon
Du brauchst 3 davon.
He must have been working super hard. Let's take a break.
Was brauchst du 3 davon, mein Lieber? Ja.
No time to lose.
This should be the place. But Sankanomiya was right. It doesn't look like anything suspicious is going on. Could they be hiding? Let's see what we can find. These electro monuments look a little suspicious. Yikes! A huge launch drill! Was it drawn out by the electro energy? On reveal! Full splash!
Barbados, guide us.
Boing, boing, boom! Blow them all out! Hi-ya! Boom! As monsters go, that one was pretty tough. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, the good thing is that it's over now. We should probably get going.
I just got back from delivering some supplies to the front line.
Are you alright there, bud?
I'm fine. It's nothing. On my way past, I heard that someone had just arrived on the island to investigate. If there'd been some real danger, I might have had the chance to be the hero. Shame.
Pepe, don't you think that...
No, it could be that the Tatarigami is more palpable here, I guess. We're not that far away from Orobashi's remains.
Orobashi?
A god. Look, there's the corpse over there.
Ah! It's a gigantic snake skeleton! Oh, it looks terrifying!
Orobashi was the one who brought our ancestors from Enkanomiya up to the surface. That's the origin of the Watatsumi Island you know today. Our ancestors regarded it as a guardian deity. But during the Archon War, Orobashi invaded Yashiori Island. The Raiden Shogun came out in person and slew Orobashi with the Muso no Hitotachi. That same slash also formed what late...
The Raiden Shogun created Musojin Gorge in...
Yes, but the Archon War was brutal. And Yashiori Island was completely destroyed during that battle. Since Orobashi's death, there has always been some animosity between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate, but our different beliefs. When Orobashi attacked civilization, Shogun stood up and put a stop to it. But now that the Shogun is stripping people of their ambitions with the Vision Hunt decree... Alright, I'm heading back. I was just dealing with some of the... You should report back to Sangonomiya as soon as possible. Hey.
Tepe's sure made some big progress if he's already dealing with Shogunate. Let's report back to Kokomi. La la la.
Silas ist so super boosted. Silas. Schön, dass du das genauso siehst.
Kokomi, we're back! Oh, look, Goro's here too!
Schade, das war nicht gut.
What happened? They look so serious.
Approximately how many people are exhibiting these symptoms?
I haven't had the chance to do a full count yet.
Kokomi, Goro, what's going on?
Recently, some of our soldiers started showing symptoms of accelerated aging. I called them in for questioning and found out they'd privately acquired some secret weapons from our sponsor. Most of them are highly ambitious types, vehemently opposed to the Vision Hunt decree. They've been using these new weapons secretly since getting a hold of them.
So that's why the war has been going unusually well. But risky secret weapons are not the answer. We must put a stop to it immediately. Goro, Have you managed to acquire one of these weapons?
Well, most of the officers refuse to hand them over. Still, I did manage to get one.
Do you know something about this?
So that means our secret sponsor is the Fatui?
But why would the Fatui do this? Forget that. There's no time. Right now, we need to inform the whole army to cease using their delusions immediately. All soldiers who have shown symptoms are to be taken for treatment. I just hope we'll be in time to save them.
Wait a second. Speaking of soldiers with symptoms... No! Surely he can't have... let's go check out...
Smooth like butter, like criminal undercover. Hör auf, immer kränklich zu sein. Es reicht mir. Du bist eine Pussy. Imagine Man des Heiles. Smooth like butter. Like criminal undercover.
Oh. Hey guys, just a moment. Let me get up. Oh, right. Fighting. If only I were stronger still. They gave it delusion. So, gosh, I've been getting head first. This is a real. Guess I didn't. Hey, when our uniforms are ready, grab mine for me. What's that look for? Don't worry, partner. Soon as...
Tepe! Hey! Where are you going? Hey!
How's Tepe's condition? I have put out the order to cease all delusions. The vast majority are showing some loss of vitality, but nothing serious. Sadly.
Your Excellency, I'm planning to establish a dedicated... The soldiers are up in arms about the ban...
Okay. I'll leave you to deal with this whole fiasco. What are your thoughts? No, it's the Sakoku decree to organize an... If we want to... It's dangerous to go alone.
Your Excellency, if we spend any long...
Very true. I gave this some thought. Not many places... I'm not going to... We have lost too many courageous fighters already. I don't want to lose you.
Huh? You mean to the delusion factory? Really? You aren't gonna think it over first? Fine.
Hot like summer, like criminal undercover.
to me.
You can't run!
Looks like I shouldn't let your guard down.
Everybody stand back! Out of the frying pan!
I must collect myself. I must counterattack. You need to hurry up.
You're mine.
Boba, get them!
I must leave no stone unturned. Time to clean up.
No time to lose.
So, is this what delusions are made from? So much crystal marrow. Now where have we seen that? Wait a second. Are they getting this from Rito? So the Conga Commission are...
Over here. Citizens shine no longer.
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
Yikes! It looks dangerous. We'd better watch our step or we might get hit.
Intruder spotted! Do not let them impede the work of the Harbingers. You'll never get out of here alive! I will end you. Now this idiot must have a death wish.
Don't be intimidated. Lord Harbinger will be here soon.
Nice and spicy.
Leave it all to me.
Everybody stand. This is Her Majesty's
Sidequests sind öfters so unkomplizierter als die Mainquests.
Boba, get them.
I must leave no stone unturned. As a good night choice.
You need to hurry up.
Riptide.
This one's feels clogged.
Bring it on.
You actually managed to find this place.
Oh,
Congratulations. Barely 2 words in, and you already look like you want me dead. Oh, so that's what this is about. I think you've got the wrong idea. I know how this looks, but I'm just here to follow orders. I'm obviously not the mastermind behind this. Aren't you supposed to be pretty tough? What are you waiting for? Go get them. You're getting all worked up over nothing. You've changed. You're getting weak.
How can you say this is nothing?
How can you call it anything more? It's the way of the world. Human life is worthless. They were always going to die, with or without a delusion. At least having one gives them a chance to fulfill their ambitions. Do you have any idea how useful the Vision Hunt decree is to us? It took a lot of work to make it happen. Obviously, it was in our best interests. Good news is, our hard work is finally paying off. Generating conflict creates a big market for delusions. Now we just let the promise of power draw in the weak. For just a small price, they get the feeling of controlling the world. Trading their life for supreme power. Pretty good deal, don't you think?
So, the Fatui started the Vision Hunt decree? You've been behind it all along?
From the outside, Inazuma looks pretty impenetrable. But on the inside, it's a land of opportunity. With a little effort, we were able to break them down from within. Eternity stretches things out over a long time, but each moment within it becomes all the more fragile. Take your friend in the Resistance, for example. There's nothing you can do now. He's a lost cause. Just like a bubble on the water. Beautiful for a moment, then total destruction. The more it takes from them, the more tightly they hold on to it. And the more incompetent they are.
Hey, calm down! No!
That's it. Just like that. Embrace the anger. Embrace it! The wrath of the gods fills this factory, and it feeds on your anger.
What's happening? Get up!
Was macht sie denn da? Smooth like butter, like criminal undercover. Schlimm, oder?
Repeat after me. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Okay, that's positive. Your brain seems relatively unscathed. This is good news. It's just as well, really, with the amount of effort it took me to get you back here. Honestly, it was like you were glued to the ground back there.
Nico? Paimon's been wanting to ask you about something.
Nicht jeder Dungeon ist gut.
How come you're acting so
Nicht jeder
differently
Dungeon ist
from
von
when we
Vorteil.
first met you?
Am I? Maybe it's because I had the other Shrine Maidens leave. Anyway, I've always been like this. People show you whatever side of themselves they want you to see. I know this for a fact. Every side of me is the real me. People just like to define things in all sorts of arbitrary ways. This is a human society. At the moment, anyway. And I'm just doing as I please.
Paimon didn't quite follow.
Study humans a while longer, my little friend. You'll see what I mean.
Right! Paimon was so focused on the Traveler that Paimon didn't notice what you did to get Scaramouche off our backs!
What if I told you it was a secret art from the Grand Narukami Shrine, and that I had the balladeer down on his knees, begging for... Well, maybe you should be worrying less about that, and more about how exactly you're going to thank me, no? Maybe some of your neural circuitry is less intact than I thought. I didn't mean you had to be so formal about it. I need your actions, not your words. The delusions. They're still on your mind, aren't they? You needn't worry. The leader of Watatsumi Island took some troops to clear the place out. She's also issued a strict... With their stronghold exposed, I doubt the balladeer is stubborn enough to try and retaliate now on his colleague's behalf. I must say, I would relish the opportunity to watch the Fatui getting a taste of their own medicine. Well, anyway, that's Songonomiya Kokomi. She really outdid herself this time. I'd love to have another chat with her again in person. But alas, belief systems can be such a hindrance sometimes.
A hindrance? Should you really be saying that as the Gucci of the Grand Shrine?
Anyway, I'm only telling you this to stop you worrying so that you can focus on something I need you to... You've met her, right? I'm not talking about the puppet. I mean her. You've met her, yes? Yes, the true Raiden Shogun, who meditates endlessly in the plane of Euthymia to preserve her being. Her name is A.
Are you saying that the one we met at the ceremony was just a puppet? And the real Raiden Shogun is the one that the Traveler met later? And does that mean that when the battlefield changed, so did the opponent?
Because this is the Raiden Shogun's eternity. Before pursuing the eternity of her nation, she had to reach eternity for herself. Since the physical body will eventually turn to dust, she replaced hers with that of a puppet. And since the spirit is susceptible to erosion, she placed her consciousness inside her sword, where she remains in a meditative state, free from all disturbances.
So,
What?
that place that she carved open with her sword...
The plane of Euthymia. Essentially, the
That's one
world
of the
inside her mind. A place that typically only allows her existence. She shuts herself off in her inner world, leaving all the affairs of the outside world to be dealt with by a puppet, who has a singular focus on the pursuit of eternity. This is the approach A has come up with for realizing eternity. You mean Morax? It's been a while since I last saw him. A surprising decision by Liyue's Archon. What a fascinating god he is.
It seems like the Raiden Shogun's approach solves the problem Zhang Li was facing, though.
Perhaps. Or you could take the view that she's acting like a little child, throwing a temper tantrum and locking herself in her room. The grand notion of eternity she once held has long since given way to the eternity of her own. And ultimately, her eternity is defined by fear. The truth is, we are on the same side. You want to save the people of Inazuma from the Vision Hunt decree. So do I. The only difference is, the key is that the plane of Euthymia represents A's inner world. Defeat her there, and you may well have the chance to shake the Raiden Shogun's will.
So this is your plan? To abolish the Vision, not by talking her out of it, or through an armed resistance, but by,
You're a fast learner. In short, this is the last chance to get Inazuma back on track. Otherwise, don't you realize how special you are?
Can't.
Remember, the plane of Euthymia is a space where only she is allowed to exist. The fact that you have piqued her interest. Perhaps it's because she has never seen an individual who...
Has no one else ever been in there?
None. No one has seen the devotee of eternity since she shut herself away. In fact, no one even knows what it looks like in there. Your existence is more than just an opportunity. It's the very key...
Wait, you're leaving? What?
Anti-Raiden Shogun training. I've prepared a special program just for you. Come along.
Ja. So ist es leider.
No time to lose.
We're gonna do it here? And what's this
Think of it as a catalyst that can reproduce the Raiden Shogun's combat moves. I made it from my own memory, which means it should be perfectly accurate. It'll give you a chance to figure out her moves in advance. The aim is to try to not get hit.
No time to lose.
Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance. I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Leave it all to me. I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned. I'll catch up. Steady as stone. I'm going in. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. I must leave no stone unturned. Leave it all to me. Someone...
No time to lose.
What a work! So how come you...
Perhaps it's because...
What? Like divine...
It sounds like you'd be more persuaded if you saw me in my fox form. In your dreams. More curious than my appearance is the fact that she and I don't see each other anymore, wouldn't you say? A nation to last for all eternity is a dream that she and I both share. At some point, she started going down a path that became increasingly difficult for me. You know, A never said goodbye to me before she stepped into the plane of euthymia. Perhaps it's just my wishful thinking, but I think she did this deliberately, as her way of keeping our friendship eternal. By neither saying goodbye nor seeing me again, our relationship will remain forever how it was. In her mind, at least. Since we've embarked on two very different paths to eternity, I can either continue to maintain the status quo or do whatever it takes to bring her back on track. I have chosen the latter because if stubborn, then my duty as her eternal servant is to drag her back out of her own...
Aw, Miko.
I'm only telling you this so you can properly understand. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat.
There's a part 2?
Ach, Silas, du bist schon ein kleiner Stinkstiefel. Genau.
This...
Gut.